Hi, this is Paul. I'm coming back with TTM episode number 122. Have 12 returns. It is about 6 hours from the trade deadline. You see the Met helmet and Mr. Met in the background. The Mets have disposed of 4 pitchers so far. A.J. Minute of Minnesota. Shout out to Mike Cardinal Kane, the Kane autograph. Then yesterday they sent Freddie Peralta down my way. I'm not a Rays fan, but he's a Tampa Bay Ray now. Maybe I should just go over him and go over there to Tropicana Field and give him a hard time that he sucked as a Met pitcher. So, but I won't do that. And then Brazoban just went to the south side of Chicago. And Brooks Raley, shout out to Mike at the hot corner. That's Mike Cardinal Schmidt, the hot corner. Brooks Raley just went to the Phillies. They also just got Luis Ariz from the Giants. Bryce is going back to the outfield. Apparently, Ariz is going to play second base. Bryson Stott is going to move from second to third. And in my John Houseman voice, Alec Boom is going to move to first base, and I guess Rice is going to go back to right field. Or he's going to go to, I guess he's going to go to right field because Marshall played left field. Bryce really only played, when he played the outfield, mostly right field, maybe played some center field. Not bad for a Met fan that knows about the Phillies. So, let's get started. We got a 2-2 in 14 days. From John Rienstra on a 90 Fleer. Shout out to this Cardinal guy, my Met brethren, who was a Steeler fan. I believe he was rocking his Steeler garb in one of his recent videos. Then we have the 91 Pacific. So thank you, Mr. Rienstra. Next one is a 6-6 in 130 days from Theodore Blue Edwards. This is the 91 Fleer times 2. 94-95 Fleer with the Celtics. Then we have the 94-95 Topps. He doesn't have a great signature. Looks like he scribbled. 93-94 Stadium Club. 94-95 Upper Deck Collector's Choice. Then we have another Steeler, 2-2 in 9 days from Gerald Williams. Of course, there is a shout out to TTM Cardinal Bob. Congratulations, Bob, winning the Battle of the Team Hockey Challenge. You just nosed out another Cardinal, this guy. But I brought it up now because there used to be the late Gerald Williams, who was kind of the captain's confidant. Derek Jeter played for the Yankees, but this is Gerald Williams played for the Steelers. This is the 91 Pinnacle. And this is the 91 Upper Deck. So thank you, Mr. Williams. Then we got a 2-2 in 9 days from Chris Jackie. He signed the 90 Topps. And then the 94 Stadium Club. Then we got a 4-4 21 days from Phil Bradley on the 89 Donruss. The 85 Topps. The 87 Topps. Shout out to Chris Cards in Oregon, another one of my Met brethren who's collecting this 87 Topps set. And then we have the 91 Upper Deck with the White Sox. who are making a splash in the trade market. They got Luis Castillo from the Mariners, and of course they just got Brazoban from my Mets. So, all right, the next one, the 404 in 21 days from Scott Bales, 89 Donruss, 90 Donruss. Shout out to Brandon Stebbins, who's collecting that set. I don't know if he's done with it or not. 90 Fleer. Shout out to Biggie Hurt Sports 35, Pennsylvania. And then the 91 Upper Deck, when he's with the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Shout out to Terry Myers on that one. Paul Mirabero, 3-3 in 12 days, 89 score. '82 tops. And we have another 85 tops. Next one, the 5-5 in 12 days. And it's not a video if you don't give a shout out to His Eminence, the Holy Father, the Pope of the team cards, His Eminence Johnny Serena. So Paul Moscow signed a net 79 tops team card. I got Junior Kennedy on there, so it'll go back out again as we honor our Holy Father. Then we have the 80 tops, and Paul Moscow. I don't know. I read an article that he was taken as a protege by the late great Hall of Famer Tom Seaver when the franchise was in Cincinnati. I won't get into that but that was another trade deadline mess by the Mets. But he took Tom Seaver took a lot of those young pitchers in Cincinnati under his wing. And then we have the 81 tops, and of course they just honored the Mets' 40th anniversary of the Mets winning their second World Series, and Tom Seaver was sitting in the dugout in a Boston uniform when the Mets won the World Series. And also yesterday was the 34th anniversary of Tom being inducted into the National Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown. Of course, Mr. Seaver, the franchise, the late great Mr. Seaver, is in the Mets Hall of Fame, and he's also in the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame. And usually if you're on two teams Hall of Fame, there's a good chance you should be in the Cooperstown Hall of Fame. And hopefully that'll be with Keith Hernandez, who's a red jacket wearer with the Cardinals and also a Met Hall of Famer. Hall of Fame should get it right, and that's another subject. And then we got the 81 tops team card, and then the 82 tops. So thank you, Mr. Moscow. Next one is a 2-2. I didn't write the days down, from Stan Pappy, but we got the 81 tops and the 82 tops with the Detroit Tigers, who have a lot of explaining to do to their fans as to how they lost Tarek Skubal, how they couldn't re-sign him. Terrible loss for them. And unfortunately, the evil empire out there in Southern California at Chavez Ravine got him, and that's all news. Got a 3-3 in 7 days from Scott Ruskin. This is the 92 tops. I'm sorry, the 93 tops. 93 tops times 2. And then we have the 91 Upper Deck. So thank you in those great powder blue Expo uniforms. Next one is a 4-4 in 46 days from Joe Grahi. 92 Donruss times 2. 92 tops. 93 tops. And the last one is a 2-2 in 24 days from Matt LeCroy. This is the 2004 Fleer, playing for Cardinal Canes, Minnesota Twins. And then this is the 2000 Upper Deck. Mr. LeCroy, Matt LeCroy, is the manager of the Rochester Red Wings, the AAA affiliate of the Washington Nationals. All I can say is that minor league season ends around the 13th of September. So if there's any minor league managers or coaches you need, I suggest you get them out to them in the mail. They're good signers. Other than that, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to everybody later.